Hello, are you fired up? I am fired up. I am totally stoked to share with you today's strategies. I know that each one of you, at least in part, has a goal that includes improving your business or your sales or your financial situation. You're no longer satisfied with where you are. You want to make more money. And in order to do that, you need to differentiate yourself in a way that is going to blow the competition up. Okay? So I want to talk about that. And I want to talk about how we can really get specific with it, how we can get uncomfortable. And I know I keep alluding to comfort versus discomfort in my intense desire to make you all hugely uncomfortable, but it is a good thing. I promise it's a very good thing. So let me talk about that first. Okay, so imagine that you have this big circle and there's an image that's here attached to this video. So inside of this big circle is everything that you want. It's your perfect relationship. It is making a tremendous amount of money, helping innumerable people doing exactly what you love to do. It's joy, it's energy, it's excitement, maybe it's peace and comfort and love. Whatever it is for you, it's in this extraordinary life circle. Which is typically outside of your comfort zone. In order to achieve everything that you want in your extraordinary life circle, you have to expand your comfort zone. You have to become a different person. You have to become the type of person who gets an extraordinary life, right? You have to take different actions. You have to do things that other people won't do, to have things that other people don't have. And I know you know this, but yet there's that little voice inside of us that just wants to be comfortable. No, we're not listening to that voice. We are going to get uncomfortable in a huge way because you want huge results. You want massive results. You want to be able to have incredible relationships, to not stress about money. You want to not only not stress about money, you want to have an excess so that you can do good. I know you guys, it's not about just having the money for the sake of having the money. I know it's because you want to do good. You want to give back. You want to contribute to the world in a way that makes a difference, that empowers other people, that lifts them up, who makes the world better just by your presence. And I know that to be true. So don't limit yourself. So get uncomfortable. Take those actions that are crazy. Right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to break it down and we're going to talk about the crazy. We're going to live in the land of crazy. All right? We're going to get uncomfortable every single day. So I'm going to encourage you specifically right now to get uncomfortable in your sales strategies. Now, wherever you are, maybe you're a salesperson and this is going to be just right there, right in alignment with what you know you have to do. Maybe you're an entrepreneur that has to wear the sales hat a lot because until you grow your business, you have to be both sales and brainchild of the business and financial guru and everything else, janitor, everything else that involves in having a business. You have to wear that hat until you go to the point where you can hire other people to do those things. So this applies to you as well. But even if you're neither of those things, even if you work at a company or you do something that is not at first looking like it's sales related, I guarantee you that if you want to enhance your financial situation, these ideas, or at least a portion of them, still apply to you. Okay? So what are some of the things that are hugely uncomfortable for the majority of the people? One is picking up the phone. We hate picking up the phone. We don't want to cold call people. We don't even want to return phone calls. We think it's an imposition. We don't want to reach out in this capacity because we're afraid that the other person is going to not want to talk to us or hang up on us or call us nasty names. Okay, you know that the majority of these things are made up in our heads, right? We talk about that a lot. A lot of what we fear in life or worry about isn't based on reality. I will tell you that picking up the phone is a huge part of my business. So when I go and I do a speaking engagement, part of my process, part of what I do is I have them fill out these evaluation forms and ask them, there's a part where they can check off that they want more information. And I pick up the phone and I call them and I say, thank you for filling out the evaluations. It says here that you might be interested in an additional keynote or training or coaching. I'd like to learn more about you and what it is that you're looking for and see if there's a fit. This is not easy. This is not easy because all of those same things that go through your head go through mine as well. But I will tell you that I do it because I know that it's a big part of getting more business, and it makes me stand out. Every time I make these calls, every time I overcome my fear and I pick up the phone, someone says, wow, I am so happy to hear from you. People don't call anymore, and it's, I loved this, or, yeah, I was interested in this, or, this is perfect timing for me, or maybe it's, you know what, no, I'm not really interested right now, but hey, could you follow up with me in 6 months? I think I might be in a better place then. Every time I pick up the phone, something better happens than what I thought was going to happen. Every time. Not even kidding. So that is one of those, let's get uncomfortable, let's just pick up the phone. Let's stand out. Because it used to be that everyone was picking up the phone. And that's why we came across people hanging up on you, because they were getting call after call after call. It's not that way anymore. Nobody wants to pick up their phones and nobody does it. So if you do it, you're going to stand out. Let's go to the next one. Networking. Now, some of you are really great at networking. You do it maybe because you love it, maybe because you know you have to. But if you are in the arena of, this is somewhat uncomfortable, make sure that you're networking in the right way. Because yes, you could be having coffee and breakfast and lunch and dinner and cocktails every single day networking, but it's not effective because maybe you haven't really researched your target enough. If you're going to network, make sure you're networking in a capacity that is most effective for you. You are surrounding yourself with people that have the same philosophies, that understand networking, that maybe you're not thinking about selling them, but they have a database of people that could be fabulous for helping you to grow and to learn and to be better and to make more sales and more money. So look at your networking and do it in a strategic way. And then get over yourself and go. And when you walk in, if somebody else is in a conversation and it's uncomfortable, don't just hang out looking at your phone. Don't shuffle papers. Don't avoid eye contact. Do all of the things that are hugely uncomfortable. Look at people in the eye. Smile. Go talk to somebody that maybe wasn't looking at you and ask a question. Start a conversation, because you know what? Those other people are likely just as uncomfortable as you. And in you overcoming your discomfort, you have now become the hero, because you've started the conversation that they want, but they were not brave enough to be able to do it. Do it. Get out there. And here's the next one. How many cards do you have in a pile on your desk, in your purse or your wallet or wherever, and you haven't followed up on them? Follow up is hard. It's uncomfortable. And that's why most of the time, People may go to the events, they may collect the cards, they may have the conversations, and then they don't follow up. And maybe you follow up once. Maybe you stand out and you take the action and you follow up once. But once is typically not enough to build a strong relationship, a strong network. You have to create content, value-driven content that you can share with these people. You need to think outside of the box. What about our conversation struck you that they were talking about needing a connection to someone? Do you know someone that you can connect them to? Did you just recently read an article that they might be interested in? Send them those things. If you have top 10 tips on how to fill in the blanks, send that to them. When you can serve and you can stand out by following up, by being front of mind, by giving them information or contacts or whatever it may be, by thinking about them, you will 100% differentiate yourself from everybody else out there. These are uncomfortable sales strategies. Do them. Stand out. Make more money. Kill it. Massive results. Take action. Get fired up. Make it happen. Are you ready? Okay, as soon as you shut this off, go pick up the phone or do something uncomfortable. Ready? Yeah. Make it happen.